Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. We have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So that is your oracle message this week. Let's see what we have for you as an Archangel Michael message. What does Scorpio need to hear? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, for the week ahead. All right, Scorpio, we have number 37. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. Might be a message you need to hear this week. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you for the week ahead. Angel, spirits, guides. Weekly tarot reading for our lovely Scorpios. Overarching energy first. Thank you. What does Scorpio need to hear? Thank you. Trusting your intuition. We always know when we go against our intuition, it just feels wrong. You're being told to trust your instinct. Align with it. The Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody who's solid, stable, secure can be linked with health, healing, and abundance, male or female. We have the Emperor. So we have your major arcana here, Scorpio, the Death card. Card of the Phoenix, out with the old, in with the new, shedding of an old skin. We have the Queen of Cups. This can be you, in touch with your heart, your emotions, your feelings. I mean, it might well be that I feel that for a lot of you, these are the energies available to you. It could well be there's a focus on what brings you health, healing, and abundance here. Trusting your heart, trusting how you intuitively feel about a situation. We have the Five of Cups, yeah. And we have the Lovers. Interesting. You know, when we talk about welcoming abundance into your life, I feel that's what's happening for you. But the energies here, Scorpio, again, I've told you, trust your intuition here because you are being guided from above. And there can be a huge sense of relief. I can finally take my foot off the accelerator. I can finally... it feels that sense of relief, release. Finally, that it feels like you are welcoming new abundance into your life. But how you feel about things might have changed because what you've been through is very present in your mind. The transformation that you've grown through is very present in your mind. The Death card is about endings, out with the old, in with the new. And I feel that you have been through some deep transformational period here, Scorpio. And this is that sense of it's changed you. This is when we catch a breath, when we start looking and start thinking, okay, thank goodness I finally come through this. I finally, can release from this whole experience, something that you've been through, something that has been deep and profound. We can see things differently. We can be different through this kind of experience, and I feel this is you. This is that sense of, I'm not necessarily going to do the same thing that I've done before, because the transformation that you've grown through has changed you. Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, this feels that sense of you are successful here. There is abundance, there is a stability and security and a feeling of emotional balance in this, self-love. trusting your intuition, trusting how you feel. This just feels that sense of you're coming into your own, and there's some kind of financial flavor with this, feeling more balanced in your own emotions, but also feeling solid and stable with the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like financial recovery, whether it's to do with jobs, business, or some other way that you've got way that you've grown through some kind of deep transformation. And it could have been something ended, or it can be you've just gone through deep change. And the things that you valued before, again, we have the passion and pleasure, aren't the same. It's not the same anymore. You hold different things, and the Queen of Pentacles is more grounded. She is abundant. She is successful. She is methodical. She is, thinking through energy. She understands how to create and maintain stability and security by her grounded choices and decisions. So this is that kind of scenario here. You're trusting now that you've changed in this particular scenario. And the Emperor is really clarifying this, because it's a sign here of you're back in control. But I'm going to be responsible now. Things are going to be different. And it just feels that sense of, it can represent leadership positions as well, and positions of authority, the Emperor. But this is that sense of you're back in your power. You are back in control. But now I'm going to be more responsible in the choices that I make, the Lovers. So the Five of Cups can be about regrets, endings, things that you've grown through here. And it feels that sense of you're learning from what you've gone through. The regrets that you might have made, I shouldn't have spent the money on this when I went through this whole thing. I used to do this, that, and the other to do with money. And now things are changed. And it's the same thing in terms of not wanting to put yourself in a situation that you would also regret, because you've grown through this experience. So that's the kind of flavor that I'm seeing for you. Because the Two of Cups is telling you behind this person that there's potential and possibility around you. And I feel that you are absolutely looking forward now in terms of being responsible and deciding for your future here. Because this is somebody who is back in their power, back in control of their life, and feeling really positive. But you're also kind of looking back sometimes on the loss that you've gone through, the ending that you've gone through, the kind of regrets that you might have had, and it feels to do with money. And again, that's what I feel, acting on passion and pleasure. So the Lovers is all about, we connect to our higher selves to make choices and decisions that are aligned with our values, what we value now, what matters. And that can be between the two of you, because again, it might well be that there's a relationship central here. And this can be a scenario here where you've grown through this experience and realizing, I'm not going to make the same mistakes that I made before, or I've grown through this and I've learnt from the past in some way, so I can apply it now to the potential and possibility around me, but in a responsible manner. I mean, that's the flavour that I'm getting here, certainly to do with new abundance here. It would be the same if there were two individual people here and you've supported the other person. But again, these can be the energies here that your choices have changed. This can be a choice at a crossroads with the Lover's energy, and it feels more to do with what you've grown through, the change that you've grown through. And you might have acted on things in passion and pleasure in the past, but this is about now being back in a position of power and control of your own life, and not making the same mistakes that you've made before, or not or learning from like endings or losses that you might have gone through, so that you can now take things in hand and be in control of your own life. So there could well be choices available to you here. Sometimes there are choices, oh great, we've got money coming in now, should we do this, should we do that? But it can be that sense of, I need to think about this, because do we want to do things the same way that we've done things before? And that's the flavour of the reading that I'm getting here, to do with welcome abundance into your life. Because it's a higher aligned abundance. The Lovers, 2 people, choices, decisions. Yeah, the Hanged Man, you see. The Hanged Man is about looking at something in a different way, because you've grown through some kind of experience here. Yeah, you've grown through a painful experience, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be a painful experience, even endings. So the Ten of Swords can be, when we've gone through endings, when we've gone through loss, we've been sometimes stabbed in the back. We could have made choices and decisions that really didn't help us when we were going through a testing time. It can also be health issues as well. So this just feels that sense of looking at something differently is what I'm seeing for you. Because, the Ten of Cups is the rainbow of blessings. Feeling that sense of everything is coming together and falling into place, and holding off on making choices and decisions that could threaten that. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Not wanting to make, it feels that sense more to do with the Two of Swords. Let's not do this. Let's not look at this. Sometimes it's difficult not to do the thing that we sometimes are tempted to do. And that's the kind of flavour of the reading here, Scorpio, because you've worked so hard to get back on track. Choice is yours, clearly. All right. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Scorpio. I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Let's pull a spirit animal oracle message. This changes you. This whole experience has changed you, or you as a couple. Male or female, like I said, but the energies remain the same here. We have pronghorn, action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. I feel that there is an energy here, Scorpio, where you are coming into your own. You're back in control. You're back in your power. But then there is that sense of being mindful of what you've grown through here. Polar bear mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic ability as you carry the shaman within. Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.